First of all, I'll just tell you a little bit about me. I'm actually Brooke's upline. My name is Robyn Gilleran, and I live in the Detroit, Michigan area. So I think,
Oh,
are you Central or Eastern?
Central.
Central. Okay, so I'm just an hour later
Yeah.
in the Eastern time zone. I am a mom of two boys. They're pretty active. They're 11 and 13. And then my husband is a little bit nutty. He's actually a urologist and a stand-up comic. So that's a fun combo. And then me personally, I do a lot of things. I work in video and television behind the scenes. I'm an actor and model, and I also do stand-up comedy, and I have another social selling business, and then I do Zyia as well. So all the things. I think if I can fit it in,
all the things.
yeah. Currently I'm a senior director working towards my being an executive with Zyia. And I've worked in social selling for a little over 7 years with other companies, and been with Zyia for about a year now. So that's enough about me. There are a few questions that you should ask when you're considering joining a company like this. And so I'm going to go over some of those, and then you can ask some questions at the end if you have any. Hopefully we'll get you signed up and you'll feel confident and ready to go. The first thing is that you want to know a little bit about the company. And the company's new. It's like a baby company as far as social selling goes. It has been around for just over 3 years. When I first joined, it was a little nutty. There were some things that I was like, oh, I think these things need to be fixed. And I really wasn't actually focusing on the business too much, but they have changed a lot of things. They're really working on improving everything from customer service to quality to speed of delivery and inventory and the website. They made an app now, and so there's lots of things that they've been improving. They are a debt-free company, which is amazing as far as that those kinds of companies go. And our sales have been up over 600% in the last 12 months. So that's just to show you how, they've been growing. They're super generous. They have an awesome compensation plan, and we have incentives and bonuses that we can earn almost every month. So it's great. The first thing that you need to look at, I have about 7 things that we'll talk about. And the first thing is, how passionate are you about the product you're selling and the values behind the company? And really, it's probably Brooke's passion that brought you here, right? Because she sort of showed you the stuff and you were really into it. You've been kind of looking at it for a little bit, but never purchased anything. But something made you get on the call today. Something did. And I'm super excited because, this could be the perfect time for you. Maybe, I don't know, have you ever bought a product? Maybe not. But I want you to keep in mind, too, that the start kit is returnable in 30 days. So if you get it and you're unhappy with it for any reason, you actually can return it. So it's a risk-free thing here. So don't worry about that. Reps are really passionate about our business, not only because of the product, but because of what we stand for. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the 4 pillars that Zyia stands for in just a minute. So the second thing that you need to know is how the compensation plan works. Like, how are you going to get paid? So when and if you sign up, you're going to enter in your bank information. We get paid as a direct deposit, which is really cool. It's like a 1099. You're paid as an independent contractor. So really, the compensation plan works like you make 20% of your sales in commission, and then each month, if you sell $1,000, you actually get a bump in commission of 8%, so you can make 28%. We call it something different here. What do we call it? It's called a personal commission override. That's what they call it. So in addition, what's really great with that is I'm going to tell you a little bit about the tools we have, but if you sell that $1,000, you not only get that 8% pay raise, you also get the website fee waived, which is amazing. And then, we all have systems in place, the leaders that are going to coach you and train you to help you reach whatever goals you set. You get to set those goals though, and it's pretty easy to just decide how much you want to make and then back up how much time you have and kind of make a little spreadsheet of, this is where you need to be and this is what you need to do. So another thing too is that we do offer 2 trips a year prizes, and cash bonuses for hitting specific goals, which is really cool. So the third thing I want to point out is you need to focus on what kind of support and training you can expect from the company and from the team that you're joining. I have to tell you, I'm so impressed with the support and training that our team has displayed. We not only have amazing trainings that are offered through Zyia in our back office, which is part of our own personal website, we also have our own team website, and it was created specifically for our team. And it has a wealth of information, including step-by-step instructions and how-to videos for anything you ever need to do. And it's incredible because you can work on that at your own pace, at your own time, when you have time to fit in your business. And we also have a team Facebook page, and it has, I think now, over 625 reps that are there to, you can ask questions about sizing or whatever, really. There's tons of people that are always readily available to answer your questions. I post in there often. You can also use the search bar to search for things, you know, to see if anybody else has asked that same question about sizing or a product or whatever. So I do that a lot. If you join, we will welcome you to that group, and you'll be in there right away, and people will cheer you on and be excited that you're part of the team. We do conduct Zoom calls for trainings and opportunity events like this, and you know, to help you team build too. You will not be alone. There are systems for everything with our team, and you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that's really cool. The fourth of 7 things is, how can you be successful? Do you need to follow the same path as your leader to have the support of the team? And this is a great question to ask, because I'll tell you, I have heard of some teams where you don't get support if you're not working the same kind of business as your upline. But could you imagine if Brooke only recruited people who sold $12,000 a month? That's not everyone, right? Some people are only going to be doing this to get their own personal discount, to maybe make $200 a month. So you need to keep that in mind, that yes, you are able to set your own goals. You get to define what success means for you. I highly suggest setting goals so that you know when to celebrate, of course. You know, that's always a fun thing. And like I said, you get to decide if you want to make $200 a month or $2,000 a month, or replace a full-time income for a job that you hate. You know, that's always a fun thing. And that's up to you, right? So we do, you know, we do run our businesses right now all online, because we're not really able to go and do pop-ups. But once we are, you're going to be able to do that if you'd like. You can run your business just from your computer, or, you know, you can go out and do all kinds of home parties. However you want to run your business, you get to do that. So another thing that helps us with our success is our generous hostess benefits. So that's a really great way to, you know, continue to meet new people, because rewards start at just $200 in sales. So we don't have to pay for those. The company actually is generous and has the program in place. I always try to get the host of every party to $1,000 in sales, because that is a really great hostess benefit package. You get $150 in free items and 4 items at half off, which is so cool. There is a one above that. That's $2,000 in sales, where they get 8 half-off items and $300 free. And I'll tell you a little secret too. If you have a hostess that hits that, you need to sign her up, because that is a great party, and she has friends and family who love this stuff. And not only that, she can actually use her hostess benefits to get a kit for free to join us, which is so cool. Where else can you do that? Yeah, so the hostess program can really help your business get off to a good start, and then keep it rolling, because if someone can't afford everything they want, they'll host a show, which is great for getting us going. So the 5th thing that we're going to talk about is, what are the company and team culture like? So I talked a little bit about that earlier, but I'll go into more detail. So the mission at Zyia is to inspire and uplift by making activity a fun and essential part of life. That's our mission. So I mentioned there were these 4 pillars. So they're light, activity, community, and uplift. So we strive to be a light in the world, even in times of darkness. We promote activity and well-being, and we create a sense of community brother and sisterhood and belonging. And we're here to uplift each other when we're struggling. So I'll tell you, it is an amazing community. I was actually quite sick. I had COVID-19 last, I guess I started getting sick March 6th. And the team really rallied. I got messages from people that I didn't even know. It was really nice and very uplifting. And my upline leader actually stepped in and helped me launch some girls that I had already recruited that were launching. And she also helped my ongoing hostess parties go. And I actually ended up, I think I recruited like 5 people and sold $5,000 while I was like in bed for 3 weeks. So pretty incredible. Yeah. And it was really because of the help from the team that I got. So thank you, everyone. So yeah, and I double promoted too. I went from junior rep to director, which is pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, it's all due to the help and support that I got from my upline and others. And, you know, I mean, just like I know that the person who invited you, Brooke, would do the same for you. And I would step into if you found yourself in trouble or even if not, even if you just needed help. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So number 6, let's get away from the feely stuff, right? And talk about like the logistics. Who handles inventory, shipping, and customer service at Zyia? So one of the best things about Zyia is that all of our inventory is sent directly from our warehouse to the customer. So you and hostesses, you never have to deal with any deliveries, and that is awesome. If you've ever worked for a company where you needed to keep stock or deliver stuff, like as a hostess, like what a pain in the butt would that be to ship out all the stuff? Yeah. You don't need to be involved with entering every order either, which is really great because every rep, like I said, gets her own or his own personal website. So this is how that works. It is free for your first 60 days when you sign up, and it will continue to be free every month that you sell $1,000. If you don't worry, it's only a $15 fee, so not too bad. But if you find that you are paying that fee over and over and over and over again, you may want to reconsider being a rep and just be a hostess, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we actually can process returns and exchanges right in our back office. It's pretty easy. And if there's a problem, Zyia also has a really super helpful and friendly customer service team that you can contact through email, chat, or phone. And your hostesses and customers can call them too. So the last thing that I wanted to mention is you need to know if there will be marketing resources available to you. Right? Since all of our business is really done online right now, that is super important, especially now, more than ever. Zyia has awesome photos of real life people on our website, models of all shapes and sizes and colors that, you know, they're available to reps through the website, Instagram, and Facebook, which is really nice. There's also an all Zyia Facebook group called Marketing Images that you will be added to, and people upload their real life photos there, which is nice. And our team has proven, really, we have a really proven Facebook party that is all set up, ready to go, that Brooke would launch for you. So we would create a group, it would be your VIP group, and she would run everything for you so that you don't have to do anything, and it has all kinds of pictures. And we have that all available in a program that it's so super duplicatable that you'll be able to do that for your new reps and new hostesses as well. So there's all kinds of training on that.
Yeah,
You'll never be
I just set up my first party tonight.
Oh, awesome. I love it.
So I've already got my people invited, and
all you need is a link and they can shop from you.
Yeah.
I love it. So, and honestly, you will never be at a loss for content, really. And the most important content would be photos of you wearing your Zyia, because your friends and family and your hostesses and their customers are going to want to see you, right?
Yeah.